August 28th, 2025, Bathurst, Canada. A strange UFO was seen in the sky, strobing its lights across the whole neighborhoods. Witnesses were absolutely shocked and clueless as to what it could be. Reaching out to authorities, they learned that there were no helicopters in the sky around that time, no airplanes, and drones can't do, airplanes couldn't do what the hell this UFO is doing either. Let me know in the comments what you think this is.
My videos, you should see the picture I got on here.
You can enlarge it right there, right?
Oh yeah.
So, you don't see what it is with the enlargement?
It just looks like a ball. Come see it on my phone. Oh, where to go?
Too bad I don't have my fucking binoculars with me.
Yeah.
I got a strong pair of binoculars.
That's giving off a lot of light.
It's a camera or video? Camera, and then
I'm gonna zoom in again. The highway don't...
Y'all, Happy New Year, depending on when you're watching this. Today we're gonna check out the top rated UFO sightings of 2025, according to Reddit. Our next clip comes from Iraq, September 17th, 2025, where witnesses saw a strange UFO in the sky that they likened to the Jellyfish UFO that went viral earlier last year. Take a look.
وينه؟ ها؟
ضاعت سيارتي.
هذا حتى تصوير بعد ما يلوق.
شاي السيارة. أنا راح يرجع بحيث معلمين هي سيارة. ها؟ يوصل حيث معلمين هو بداياته.
ولا يطيح هذا هو هذا مستواه.
لا والله نزل مو طبيعي. ها تشوفه؟ وعندي تذكارة والله بشيشات. لا صار انفجار هو هذا وشيء من السماء.
I find it fascinating, but personally I wish the cameraman was able to keep it in frame better so we can get a better focus and upscale it and get a better idea of what we were looking at. Next, we have a fascinating UFO sighting that was uploaded in 2025 but actually occurred October 11th of 2019 in France. A family was looking through a telescope when they saw a strange dark craft emerging from the sea. Confused and startled, they grabbed their camera and tried to record it through the telescope as they couldn't see it, through just the regular camera lens, which is why it's a little off focused at first, but they do get it. And it is wild. Smash like and take a look.
Voir la forme? Ouais, s'il m'y bouge, mais que pas si après s'il m'y travaille encore, et là il remonte.
C'est quoi?
Regarde là.
Avocat? Hein?
Pas bon.
Bah c'est quoi?
Connais pas.
Hein?
Connais pas.
La lumière là-bas?
Non, là-bas. Là-bas.
Oui.
Pareil, on vient voir au-dessus de la mienne.
Oui.
C'est ça mon téléphone.
Tiens mon téléphone s'il te plaît, mais ça y est arrangé.
T'es bien?
Ouais. Et ça n'est pas bougé?
Non, c'est toi, moi, je ne sais pas bouger.
Non, elle a bougé.
Explique-lhe après les champs
Tiens.
me caler.
That thing was fascinating. That was a huge UFO. And if it was coming out of the sea, what was it doing down there? Was it in the UFO base some claim is in the ocean? Or was it just gathering resources? Our next sighting comes from the deserts of Arizona on New Year's Day 2025, where a flight nurse on a medevac captured strange lights in the sky. She said even for her, she was startled and had no idea exactly what she was seeing in the sky and had never seen anything like it before. Luckily, she also provided video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. The fun doesn't end there. Also in Arizona, April 24th, 2025, an orb of light was captured being chased by a military helicopter. Witnesses were absolutely stunned by the fact that they were not only seeing this, but able to capture it on camera. Take a look. I find that clip fascinating because clearly our government and our military personnel know something is happening and they were chasing it. But when questioned, they said they had no idea what the witness was talking about. Even with video evidence, make it make sense. Next, we have another UFO event, this time a capture instead of just a sighting. The date in which it occurred is actually undisclosed, but the government released this video and News Nation was first to exclusively cover it. It is what we call the UFO egg video. Some of you may remember it. Some think it'll go down in infamy. I want to hear which side you lean on in the comments below. Take a look.
Let's slow this down to take a closer look. That's an egg-shaped UAP suspended from a 150-foot long line. We're told the craft is about 20 feet long. The egg suspended in a cradle. And look how careful the pilot is as they bring their precious cargo into land. Let's freeze frame here to look at one of the clearest images of a UAP ever taken. This is no blurry light in a distant sky. The source of the footage putting themselves at incredible risk to record this UAP retrieval. Look at how perfectly smooth the craft is. No markings at all, and no visible means of propulsion or way to see inside. Watch how it rolls, almost graceful as it hits the ground, despite being wrapped in the ropes and canvas from the cradle as it's dropped for pickup. The UAP's final destination still unknown.
I mean, it was a military operation on a helicopter. This is what we consider the Tic Tac UFOs, but it's actually an egg, but I'm not gonna lie. As fascinating and legit as that UFO sighting is, because it's a legit release of us capturing something, it looks like someone taped an egg to a rope and floated it over a carpet. I don't know what else to say about it. Next is another UFO sighting that was uploaded in 2025, but actually captured August 5th of 2024, and it shows a strange V-shaped boomerang UFO. It was captured through night vision, and the witness claims that it was nearly impossible to see without the night vision. Yet in the night vision you could see it clear as day, and it seemed to have a light source in the front center. What is this? Of all the sightings, that's honestly one of my favorites, and what I personally consider one of the clearest UFO sightings out there. Even though it was in night vision, we got a clear look at the craft, its shape, and where the lights could be on, and we very rarely get a UFO sighting that clear. I think that's better than the slug UFO that we saw in the last video. Next is a clip that you might be tired of, because it happened recently and we've all been talking about it, but it is one of the top UFO sightings of 2025. And it's a strange UFO that appeared on the NASA live stream. This appeared in the middle and then reappeared on the other end right before NASA cut the feed. If you haven't seen this one, it's a biggie. Take a look.
At the work volume, we're going to have the UV lights running for decon, and we don't want you entering that work volume while it's still in work.
Absolutely. I will not do anything inside the work volume. There you go. Thanks for the heads up.
Excellent config. You're very welcome. And just to kind of smooth things over, when we do come back, KU, you'll be on space to ground 3 for your ops today with Shankini.
Agree with Shankini. Thanks.
Honestly, I find it infuriating how we fund some of these programs and they cut the feed when we're getting something and don't give us the answers. But we're not going to go down the NASA rabbit hole because we have more UFOs to look at. Next, we head down to Perth, Australia in early 2025, where we see what I call the skipping UFO, as you see it bounce across the sky and leave almost a trail of energy behind it. What do you guys think is actually going on in our skies? Take a look at this and let me know in the comments. Now in the top 3, we of course have the Burleson UFO that was uncovered in the UAP meeting. The one that shows that our government actually shot at a UFO with a Hellfire missile. And the Hellfire missile, well, it was not effective. The UFO split into several pieces, and all the pieces seemed to want to conjoin back together and just followed along on their route. Now, some claim this was a balloon, but to those claims, others say we've seen us shoot balloons like the Chinese spy balloons, and that's not what happens. Something anomalous happened over the ocean, and we still don't have straight answers, but we finally got the video. Smash like, take a look. I find it fascinating, and while there's debates on either side as to what it could be and whether it's actually a UFO or not, I blame that confusion on the government themselves because they do have other sensors and other data on this sighting, which is why they consider anomalous that they're not releasing to the public. And they could lay all of this to bed and give us some answers, and they choose not to. Next, in their number 2 spot is one of the clearest UFO sightings I've seen recorded, this time in daytime with no night vision. And it is a perfect metallic sphere recorded on a high quality camera. This individual actually recorded on their iPhone before, and it was, well, comparatively, now that we see this new quality, it was horrible quality. But the iPhone video, we once thought was one of the clearest UFO videos. So this on-camera clip is even freaking better. And it's so cool and so crisp, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Enjoy. I thought that was so cool, and I just love how clear it is, and I wish more of us were able to have cameras at the ready, like real cameras, to capture good, crisp clips. Remember that the phone cameras are great, but only for a certain distance because, well, the sensors are so tiny. Now, the number 1 UFO sighting of 2025, according to Reddit, is the UFO that occurred in Malvern Hills, England, where a gentleman was playing with his dog, throwing the frisbee, and apparently captured a strange object flying across the sky. It is a wild sighting. Between us, though, I'm fascinated that it's number 1 because my personal number 1 was the sphere we just saw, but I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Is this number 1 to you, or was the sphere, or any other ones in the list, or maybe one we didn't mention? Regardless, this is officially number 1 according to everyone else who's not us. Take a look and let me know your thoughts.
Ready. Steady. Ooh.
Again, I love it. And it did capture one of those weird elongated cylindrical UFOs, something we've been seeing a lot more of lately. But would I say it's the clearest or the best UFO? I don't know that that's the best one, but it's really good. I don't know if I'd give it top 3, but it was number 1 and I have to respect it because I didn't choose that. That was voted on. And I want to hear you guys. What are your votes? What are your thoughts in the comments? Was number 1 really number 1? I'm still so iffy on it. It's such a great capture. Don't get me wrong. I'm just so iffy on it. I hope you guys have a great, great new year. Bring in 2026 with so much joy and so much fun and so many UFOs. I'll see you in the next video.